kid's still a kid. If it happens in a much worse situation, notice how I'm not being swarmed by anything. If I were being swarmed by something, I'd say something, but we're not. We're good right now.
That's what I mean. He's a smart kid. He's identified. It does not actually. It's not not much of a maggot as how it was said to be.
I wouldn't say this, but I have
It
Not a
does.
gotten into a little bit of some anger
It does bring trouble, but it doesn't.
That's good.
Not
Listen,
a good
we're
start
getting
of
there. It
thought.
is a
That's
slow
a hot.
start.
Listen, not too far from South.
And some arcade machines at Shock's Bar, you can get addicted to video games. I mean, that's horrible.
sniff
Why
that
would I want
loud.
to be addicted to video games?
No, you're good. I'm used to Lugic.
Hours of your day playing video games. I wouldn't fucking. Wouldn't.
I see.
I'm trying my best to censor myself, Wolfie. I am trying. Wouldn't freaking be me.
Oh God, that's awful. I mean, he's.
No. Isn't that like something like a
Even,
single dad in like their 30s having a midlife crisis would do?
I've been sort of caught
What
with
are you?
Yeah,
phone call for
I'm
phone call.
26.
Oh yeah, no. All things considered, we
No,
haven't
I am
had
not
anything bad
close
happen
enough
yet.
for that.
Hopefully, it stays
At
that
least
way.
right here.
Okay, I'll turn
That's
it.
good to hear. Okay.
I hope you're doing well.
Hi, I'm doing okay. Hi, I'm told that you and I are going on the thing on Sunday.
Oh wait, I was doing.
We should be doing. Yes, we should be going for the class.
We got this.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's
How about
nice.
holding his hand? There you go.
Oh, yeah.
We got this. We got this.
I know.
I'm
Pat's
helping my
still
friend here
referring
come
to
up with a new vice other than
Oh,
drinking or gambling.
That looks nice
Do
too.
both.
Less detrimental.
You should also drive while drinking. I heard it boosts your success rate.
No.
I don't want to have to
stars?
suplex him 6 feet into the ground. If he gets into a motor vehicle while drunk,
No.
Sorry, my older brother's humor slipped out
Yeah.
there.
Well, you're in a good location for that sort of thing. You know, we have a little bit of bias towards star shapes here,
Good.
or
Those are the
celestial things,
worst.
I guess.
we'd have.
But have
we'd
you
have
tried
strong-
before?
I'd take
I
up
think
the
I've said
cider and
this
I would
story
pick
before,
up your
but
coconut
it's
with
really
my car.
hard.
I would physically stop
Young
you
and
driving.
creative gets his way
Not
out
here.
that my creator
Not
would
here.
take me out stargazing. So
True.
I've always been an
Military
amateur.
vehicle back
Yes,
when I was
okay.
17.
Space
I
is
believe
one of those
it is going to
frontiers
be
I haven't exactly explored properly.
you, me,
But,
you can and some aside.
Higgs
Oh,
took me out
to be honest.
last week, I
I
believe.
heard, and
Oh,
Flurry's
okay.
gonna be with us.
Yeah, I believe it's going to
Actually
be
went-
CT, Flurry, and
I
Celia.
actually went up there.
Wait, wasn't
Seriously.
going to
I
house
still
for?
can't get over the fact that Flurry's
Oh yeah,
fight
yeah,
style.
but it was just a
Okay.
small thing.
They're
We went to
pretty
go
good at
get
fighting.
white food afterwards.
I've-
It wasn't like we
I've
went on a
done- I've
grand
done my
quest. or anything,
mind.
just going to
It's
space.
it always is concerning during the
it's
week when I
nice.
see them running around.
I'm gonna be really. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be really distracted that Flurry's gonna be on our team because she's so adorable.
No, actually twice.
They are very adorable.
She's just a little guy.
I'm from space.
I will do my best not to let
So-
anything distract me. Considering I think
Can't
I'm.
remember how
Me
many
too.
times
Me
I
too.
did.
I mean, I'm gonna be the one, guiding you guys along. So I'll do my best.
Wow, I can't remember the last time I've been up
Hopefully
there.
everyone will be staying behind me. 'cause
You don't remember the last time you've been to space?
I'm.
Other than
I
that,
assume I'm the main tank. I don't
You
think. I
hold
don't,
the fucking
Which is
line,
weird
and we'll be right
considering,
with you.
I was in a state where
Yeah,
I
I
can go
don't think anyone else.
spacefaring, so to speak, for only just the past 10
There's
years.
tanks. I'm pretty sure your old
So-
DPS and Flurry's.
Remember.
Maybe you should get yourself a spaceship.
Trust me, I
Actually,
ain't no
don't-
frontline.
I don't
I got
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
Patty.
See, like, they frontline pretty well. When they turn into the
I'd rather
dragon form,
spend
they're
that money on
pretty
other
freaking-
health.
I've seen them go around as a dragon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pretty impressive.
No, I don't blame you. The spaceships are expensive. I went looking the other day because after seeing Higgs's, I was like, I'm gonna see how much that is, and then I saw the prices, and I went like, oh, my wallet. Oh,
Sorry, I just-
even with,
It's worth it.
I'm gonna head over
There
to
is
the,
no way I can
the
afford that
forest.
currently.
I went on a hunt, and there's it was a lot.
Sometimes dream
What
about.
did you do?
I do sometimes dream about
I've done
getting
a
a
few
spaceship
hundreds
with
of
a
times.
She takes off her jacket, and you see like some like bandaged up, like marks all across her arms.
and the rest of the my house duties, so I can't stay off in space for like weeks at a time.
Yeah,
Like, that'd be
worms that
weird,
were
you
in the desert jumped up and clobbered us. I kept getting thrown off the side of the boat or off the sand skiff. So, yeah.
Ooh, that.
I mean,
You kind of reminded me that.
I can't say it is, but it was cool. We got to
Yeah,
see this cool
I'm
new
in the same
wyvern.
situation where
I'll show you later. But
Go off.
I'm waiting for the
going
photos
to
to
do
print.
stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see.
That's
Luckily, I don't have many scarrings. The hospitals here are
actually,
pretty
I'm pretty
good.
sure I did talk to
They
you
leave no
about
scars, especially
my
after they
mom,
regrew my
right?
entire arm. Not a single scar left from where my arm was
I remember I
regrown.
did.
I am sorry.
But,
What? You
I'm
lost
a
your
little
arm?
bit at odds with my
this was
mom.
like 6 years ago.
and,
Yeah.
Essentially, that's kind of the main reason why she's
You
she's not too
see
happy
there's a
with me. Just
small
like
tear
because
on her arm.
I'm in a
Yeah,
position
my
where I
entire
can't
arm
really.
from like about here down was completely ripped off. It was
I
more that
can't
was
just simply just
smashed
like
and they had to
go
amputate the
some
rest of
other
it.
random location and whatnot and not be
Yeah,
heard
they
from
eventually
for
grew
a long
back. I had a
time.
metallic arm for like 4 years.
So
Huh. That sounds very expensive. I'm glad that that's got
Why?
that taken care of.
but
Oh yeah, it took a while, but I,
No, I
I'm
just
having such
my
high
brain
taxes
shut off
here
for a
that I'm
second
able
there,
to
but it's
afford
like, ooh, that's rough.
such things that
yeah,
insurance
I'm not
covers
really
it.
sure what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
It took 4 years because it takes takes quite a bit to regrow.
how to
a full
work on that,
limb.
and nor do
Then
I
they have
know how to tell her
reattach it and
about
everything, so, bit of a pain.
about this thing.
Worth it.
Okay.
Oh
But,
yeah.
Like flesh and blood arms good. If you want to go on divorce, I won't stop you, but it's pretty dark out there, so
I mean, yeah, you're getting.
I'm gonna be
You're
like I'm gonna
engaged.
just take a
You have a
U-turn
wedding
and just make sure
planned.
like as if with my I think
Well,
I
you
have a
haven't
feeling that one of my
planned,
friends
you
is
haven't planned
here
it yet.
and
It's still a bit
if she
off.
is,
Well,
she's back
it's
there,
still in
and
the
if she's not back
future,
there,
I
I got no
suppose.
incentive to
Yeah.
stick around.
Yeah.
I would figure,
if you can find
obviously,
them, I'd still suggest
you
bring
don't
him back
need
out.
to bring your
back
friends.
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
assume that
Be safe for
whatever
I
you
got
got, I
you.
guess, you know.
Well, sure, but I mean, like it's
Drink the rest of your alcohol now.
it's hard to explain, but it's more like my mom
before I turn my freaking
doesn't
change
like
my
the
mind
idea
and
that
try to wiggle my way out
like
of it.
so young, I am sort of tied down.
Listen, I'm sure we can think of.
She feels like my
Oh, yeah.
potential for doing whatever I want has been
You
kind
can
of
have
cut,
you thought of collecting things.
and that's what she's upset about.
I can kind of
I do
vaguely
technically,
understand.
but I
it,
feel
at the
like I
same
should
time,
probably
love
get
is
a
weird,
very,
man.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
Come over here.
I don't feel like it should be either a thing that ties you down as long as you got good communication.
Oh no.
Granted, maybe that's also because I speak from a place of being out here and my wife still understanding what I do out here. And I understand what she does on her side.
It might be because of also from her past experience. You know, she has worked alongside magical girls. She has, she's
Yeah.
been through a lot of other things on her own. Well, so, you know, she wasn't too happy. She also wasn't too happy with me becoming a magical girl.
I mean, I've heard only tale, but
My ass is comfy, and I will fall the fuck asleep if I do not
other
sit up.
than you, I don't really know too much about magical girls to say if it's a good or bad lifestyle.
Well, as long as you have the
No, I'm
label of
talking
magical
of it.
girl, it's not bad.
Actually starting to make
But
the
if
Yeah.
you are a
this is okay.
traditional magical girl like I am, that's where the oofers comes in, I guess.
Oof. Okay, hit me with it.
Actually, you know what? I should probably say it like this, and we'll see what your reaction is. 10-year-old warlock.
Ah. That.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay, that got a reaction. Yep. That's basically
Yeah, you.
yeah. A traditional magical girl is basically a 10-year-old warlock, or rather, you know, usually the traditional ones start out rather young. That's why I said 10-year-old. I started out as a 10-year-old, a warlock rather.
Huh.
So yeah.
Fun. Not really. It doesn't sound fun.
Sounds exploitative.
Yeah, actually, I kind of have to agree with Guppy a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, exploitive
Yeah.
on your end.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, it is. But there's not much. I guess I can't really take it up to the manager, so to speak, at this point now. I did find out that my patron has been dead for years.
Oh.
Your patron has been dead for years. Hold the phone here. That's actually when did you learn this?
I learned this. I think I learned this about like 3 years ago. I think.
Oh.
So the news isn't new news. It's just
Yeah, I was just like, I was just told like, yeah, it seemed like the patron's been dead for quite some time. Like we don't have a sort of like confirmed time or anything like that. It was just.
did you know them well, or is it just they gave you your powers and then screwed off?
Got a bit of an angle.
That's a very important thing.
I kind of sort of intentionally shut myself off to them because after the first 2 or 3 years, I was not happy with how life has been. Like I've been.
I don't blame you.
Or is it like just your view is just rotating?
To be given power at that young of an age, that's not a blessing. That's a curse to some extent.
Yeah.
Especially with the responsibility that usually comes with that kind of power.
Been there.
The
Oddly similar to that. It's very off-putting.
I don't know how to even add on to that.
Hey, no, see. How you
Hi.
doing?
Hi.
The
I'm doing good.
at the very least.
That's good. Oh yeah, I think you missed Dora's first Pokemon gym battle.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Metagram.
Simply going like, just
I was a little busy at the
I
time.
went to the
Unfortunately, I
whole
couldn't
thing.
catch it.
I don't care what the contract kind of thing is. Just give me the thing.
I went to the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
Not in the best state of mind.
Yes. Yep. I was playing that gym battle though.
I kind of also.
Both of them did a good job. You
Mm,
won.
My
yeah.
contract
Mhm.
is also taken on
Hell yeah.
a form of life.
Mm.
I guess. I don't
All
know if
right.
you ever noticed this little.
I'm gonna get out here. Nice to see you again. I'll see you next week. If I see you again, everyone.
I guess.
Bye bye.
Mm.
You seen them? Okay.
Bye,
Their names
leaders.
Lila named them. But
Nobody
Oh.
should see right now tell me to sleep on the couch. I just
that's the
choose
personification of my
there. The couch is
contract.
comfy. Multiple people slept on it.
And that's they wound up kind of like making me realize that my requirements for my
They told
contract
girls to go sleep on the couch.
is to help people. That's basically it. Nothing complicated. Like some of the other medical girls, their contracts are they have a quota to meet. They need to keep like fighting off things and whatnot. Basically the reason why we keep telling people, hey, don't interrupt or don't get involved in the help out neighbor watch because they kind of need to do that to survive.
Except for one.
Me,
Yeah,
I
no, that makes sense.
I just needed to help people. No huge quotas. So it's one of those weird things where it's like, yeah, it's the situation sucks. Like like, should be giving a kid that sort of power, but like,
I don't know why, but because I don't know who the hell in that
it
house.
wasn't
my
like they
brain
were
thought of the
mean
yeah,
about it,
the
you know?
single, but too tired to
Okay,
mingle house.
that's the.
Yeah.
It's a few people. I know it's.
Do you ever wonder how your life could have been
My
different?
sister's
without it?
one, not Kiko.
I'm sure it's something you probably thought about.
How many siblings do you have?
Yeah, no, I have thought about that, but I've,
When you mentioned your brother, your
my
boy,
therapist,
your
rest his
sister
soul,
Kiko, and then this other one, so that's
basically
at
was
least
like,
Yep.
I really shouldn't dwell on that.
Nico, brother,
You
I
really
really
shouldn't.
shouldn't dwell on that.
middle
Yeah.
child,
I do have those little moments, but
and Kiko is
it
the
happens
youngest.
far less frequently, like exponentially ever since
Yeah, me and so it's me,
Smile entered my life.
Friend named Chai. Someone named Fungari.
Well, I mean, there is technically speaking, Knight did mention that there's supposedly
Chai's
a
familiar
double of
Crinkles.
myself that lives in the city.
Being a man
So,
doesn't get fat.
if I really wanted to, I could check to see how they're doing with their life.
Song. I think I realized the song that.
But I don't think that's going to be healthy for my sanity.
What are you playing?
Of course, I
Well, I
wasn't even
it's
paying
basically
attention.
like you have a
Nora's dead.
sister
I
that
just
you
had
haven't
put on
gotten
the
in contact
playlist.
with.
Currently, No Grass
I
King is
don't.
playing.
I
Of
don't
course,
really
it
have a
of course,
feeling
it's all
like
about
you know.
weed fucking
Oh,
pops up per
I need to go
She
see
asked
my
me about the
sibling.
Pokemon thing.
I don't
Well,
have that
no,
feeling.
no, gosh knows. I get it.
Say hi.
Trust me. After I accidentally made a creation and then it ran off, I get it. I don't want to go searching for it. It'll find me. But like
I'm just censoring myself.
I don't know.
I haven't
It's
had one song.
definitely
Not all
weird
day,
to think
but
about.
I've been like looping a song recently.
What song?
It's called Afterlife.
Afterlife.
That's a good song. That's a good
You're a
song.
strong person, Pat.
Hell yeah. Damn good song.
Like, and I'm not talking like strong as in like physically or
Depends.
how
Sometimes
magically,
it's
but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Evanescence. I'll send it to you. You'll see the
You're
the
just
name of
strong
the artist. You
in the
probably
way
know
that
it.
it
So,
You got a good heart.
Oh my God, Wolfie's alive again! Yay!
You sure it's not because I'm just some kind of a
I only
bitch?
do it.
You know anything about me?
My other wife was like, "You should charge people," and I was like, "But I don't want to
Comes
charge
with
people."
having
She's
a
like, "But you know, you should just so you have like."
Yeah, I was told.
The record.
I was told.
The transaction is them confirming that you did a good job, so they don't come back and
Plus,
say, "Oh, this person did
trust
a
me, you
botched
could be
job."
worse. You could be like a very nosy detective.
Hey, Guppy, how you doing?
They have to
Hi.
acknowledge that I did a decent job for them.
How you doing?
I still like this one.
I'm good, just
I
chilling.
know it's not applicable
And if
to
it takes
most.
more than
That's good, at least.
Yeah, you know what's up?
Oh my goodness. I'm very being
Chilling like a villain. That's why I got this prison fit on.
But
Yeah, I got
the
you.
weird monster
Yeah.
In general,
Ow, that hurts. Okay.
Craving something really bad, so I'm gonna go and.
Oh.
Oh no.
but they're not.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Have a good night. Yeah.
Why is it mozzarella?
Shit, I think I'm still bleeding actually. What the fuck?
Okay, wait. Talk.
God damn.
This is weird.
They had such a good passion.
Still bleeding?
Yeah, I got shot at a lot today. The old buck sucks.
Oh.
in a bad mood and whatnot, and
Yeah.
You should probably, like, take a look at that.
I'm alright. I gotta treat it. I just gotta change up the bandages, I think.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's
Oh, yeah.
copium to try to reach out
you were.
but I like the thought, you know.
I think it's a true thought, though. Especially around these parts.
It's good to see you, though, Guppy. Always good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Heck yeah.
I was kind of wondering that the whole
It's a
time
good
she was
thing.
screaming at me.
Oh,
That kind of
Yeah.
that's why I'm fucking.
Then I was
I'm
like,
zoning out, honestly. Jesus.
I'm on the weird.
I think I took a bit too much of the fucking bullets.
Can't now.
That
As
way.
long as you know the path,
And it's the
as
lab.
you feel it's right.
Okay, well, I'm good. I'm okay. It's good.
You might need a rest.
In a way, I'm kind of.
I'm
You're not a
fine.
machine
Okay.
anymore.
I've got someone
I'll
to
be
make sure
fine.
that,
Nothing new for me getting shot. Just a little bit of
Yeah, it's a
time
bit newer for you to
relaxation.
bleed.
so to speak. With
Not really. I used to be. I would die when I was 27. It's only been like what 400 years since then. I'm not used to bleeding like this, but you know, I'm used to bleeding in other ways.
I guess. Look, I mean, it's not under my own power, you know. It's someone else that's making sure.
Well, what is it?
Not many people are fortunate enough to have that.
Good seeing you, Guppy. I'm gonna shout at other
A
people.
lot of other people have to.
Hmm.
A lot of
Yeah.
people, like they can find that on their own.
Okay.
But
we're never gonna win.
Hey, Indigo.
Hey,
How
man.
you point out everyone's
How you
how you
doing?
point out when you find
Just
out.
doing alright. Just having a conversation. Otherwise, you know how it is.
Yeah, I get that. Greetings, Joe.
Oh, they should know
Hatsune
that
Miku.
What? Who the fuck is doing this shit?
Seka.
That repossessor that was
Oh, yeah, well, actually, stand the fuck up. There, we're
dressed
good.
up as
Yeah,
Hatsune
no, I
Miku.
thought,
Oh, God.
I thought that was the case too.
you didn't want this to be like
I still can't believe that. Like, just like the other day,
go back.
yeah, you weren't around, but like I had to kind of like deal with a repossessor that didn't have a license in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they tried to repossess Nito.
Why? Huh?
I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just like like they
Little trash.
appeared.
You mean the little trash can motherfuckers? The two big guys?
Yeah, those guys are repossessors. Yeah.
Oh, those guys are funny.
The repos.
Oh, he gave you.
The repos. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
repos.
Yeah, and I had to ask them, do you have a license to be, being a loan shark and whatnot? And they're like, no.
What do you mean? They're like, what do you mean? Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's what I saw on Metagram. Fair enough. Oh, ooh.
Stuck in the eye.
Yeah, give me
The one on Metagram, was that the one that you saw? Was the what they called Hatsune Michael?
My weirdest experience.
I don't know if it was specifically that one. I just remember seeing.
Give me a goddamn minute. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something real quick.
We were just
There's a bunch of them at Sears.
You and morphine starts under your fucking too heavy. I forgot to mention that. If we see the Nino initially, he fucking sucks. Yeah, I know. Morphine keeps the body going.
Real.
Sorry, that's what I'm the conversation. I just got shot at, and I just got filled with like 10 shots of double on buck, essentially.
Where were you shot?
I thought today's work.
You don't want to know. You do not want to know. Trust me. You don't want to know. Trust me. It's a place where there's knockoff face huggers, bees the size of your face, and other stuff. On top of cannibals, tribals, and Romans, and Nordics, and dwarves. I'm pretty sure I went to somewhere that's equivalent to it. I can tell you that much.
I'm gonna head on out. No offense. I'm trying to keep my vibes up. And I don't want to interrupt me.
Hey, you guys go up.
I don't think I've recovered mentally from
If you ever need anything, you know, I'm right next door.
Of course.
Hey, Eva.
Oh my God.
Hey, Maxine.
Oh.
How y'all doing?
You are physically incapable of understanding.
Take care.
like green glasses, by the way.
Congrats, by the way.
You unfortunately do not have
Getting hitched?
the preset parameters to ever understand how that makes me feel.
I just wonder why.
You were just so different.
Yes, I did. I'm just not really advertising it, so.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I gave her that.
You're right. I should have gotten that one memory. I should have gotten that one memory.
You can take out the lens. This was given to me by Kane.
See, I saw you falling asleep, and being what I am, I had to wake you up.
So bad for Nora too. Nora has fluxed out. Like the flux has taken her like 5 times in a row.
You're pretty. I can't
What
help
is happening?
I don't know, but like we were.
Careful.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Just, oh my god, my ears.
And then after me explaining what happened with the Pokemon stuff, she just died.
The temptation. Oh.
I saw a piece of furniture with a cake fighting a pumpkin at one point.
Can't hear it with a train.
I never thought as a spirit I'd be using
Sorry,
finisher,
here, one
so.
moment.
Okay.
There you go. Now try.
Don't.
Alright, Guppy heading out.
I do.
Take a small
I have
visit
to use
here.
a lot of it.
Bye.
What's the odds
Otherwise
of
it
it
gets
happening
a lot
twice?
Bye-bye. Bye,
Especially
y'all.
since
I'm heading out for a little bit.
Stuff in my
Good seeing
hair.
y'all.
It sucks.
Not often, I guess.
To the Indigo. Stay safe,
I
man.
have to keep my shampoo
Now
on
let's
top of
be the night that
Pokemon
I have-
shampoo.
oh, hey.
On top of
We had a breakthrough.
White
Hey, Spartan.
chocolate.
What is it?
No.
Potentially collecting old antique bikes and fixing them up as an army.
Doing well, Spartan?
Last time you had white chocolate, I was literally.
You seem to be all
How you
right.
feeling?
Bro, booked it.
Trooper broke it down the blade.
I'm not even looking. Flux one more time. I'm
Would you like that one?
Fucking
You
armor
may
with
speak first,
with
bro.
a gun on
Somebody
his back
airdrop
and
something that made me cringe.
Excuse me.
What the airdrop? He's got
I
places
mean, he
to
normally,
be.
Green armor.
he normally has a gun on his back.
running into the forest. They're gonna commit
I don't know who the fuck that is. I haven't seen that guy yet, so I was like, it broke me.
Don't worry, he's a regular around here. Yeah.
Somebody's going to go commit eco-terrorism.
No, maybe actually. Hold on.
Eco-terrorism in the forest. I like so much.
I want to shoot.
Oh, eco-terrorism is part of my parole. Or my community service, rather.
I'm like, damn.
Okay, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, that guy's a regular.
Yeah.
Oh, where the fuck did your ears and tail go? I just noticed that.
I want you to know.
I'll never
At the same
know.
place he went apparently.
He took his normal pills.
I'm struggling.
Is Monster fucking normal? No. It's the simple question to answer. No.
Around these parts, they like to pretend there is, but yeah, no.
Most of them just go like do their 9 to 5 and then go home or like just hang out.
Oh,
You know, like the
They don't want to be around the
sisters.
weirdos.
Let's go full send.
We pretty much are the weirdos sometimes.
Oh yeah, who would have fucking guessed that the one who
Those
was
little scratches you usually get, those are really hard to make a lot of the time.
Never
because
mind,
to
the
get it
eeriness
perfect
will
is
take me because one of my legs is done.
Oh.
Kind of.
Yeah, I could actually make you some things that are not just matcha, dear.
And so is my hip. You stay well, pads.
becomes normality.
This is why we're
I knew you were shadow watching that damn channel. I knew it. As soon as I texted something in there, you start typing. Freaking gremlin.
What?
I'm typing because of my glasses. They're tech-based. Shut up.
My
tail goes fucked off like that. And then came back. I was like, what? Well, no.
Ooh.
What, you gonna push the
You
bait?
just kind of go poof.
Oh my god, your
Where the fuck did his ears and tail go?
his ears, tails, and his hip is disappearing at the beyond the
Erase
horizon.
them.
Yeah, I gotta go. My hips and feet are gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dying.
But don't die. Stop dying.
Rip.
Don't do that. Not allowed to die.
See you later.
Dying is not cool, kids.
Oh, cool. You're actually closer. Guys. I ruffled your hair, but alright.
I didn't even see what you did. You did so fucking fast.
I went like this.
Research.
I will hurt you with my heels.
Don't.
What happened if I did that to you? Would you like?
Hey Eva, hey Roxy.
You know, late into the night, just doing secretary work, like.
I'm not a secretary.
If you become a handler, you would.
Influencing my fucking internal thoughts.
Look, if she becomes a handler, that's basically what you're gonna be doing, because you have to sign our things. You're gonna be there a lot. Yeah, you're gonna be there a lot doing a lot of things. Okay, yeah.
About to go. I'm about to go give her. I'm about to go.
She's running. She's probably running.
Wow. What am I doing?
Purple.
I don't know what the fuck's happening, but it's really bad tonight.
Pick him up on the way, maybe, if we see
That's
him.
fucking crazy.
Believe me, you should. After all.
represents the best. The core values of, well, maybe how should I say, have an ideology. And I do.
How come Marstar's not a sage then? If anything, he's been the most helpful out of everyone.
Well, simply being helpful does not make you a sage. Some sages represent courage. The Star Children are a bit different, of course. But, like you said, they would also help carry on the memory of the old world. If we didn't succeed, of course. Also, if I may ask, what do you prefer to be called? The rest of the council refers to you as Ellipsis, but I assume that name you are too fond of.
He doesn't really mind what people call him. I tend to call him Marstar in public and Ellipsis when we're alone, though.
I see.
It is a nickname. They were given by, I believe, Daisy?
I don't think...
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm sage material. All I know is that... The only thing I know about my future is that I die and become part of Chronothos.
Well, you see, this is one thing everything forgets, everyone forgets. That is only one possible future. It is not the end destination. Think about it. If that future were all but guaranteed, but you had no recollection of those events that transpired within the future, now, by your very presence of being within the future, would change that outcome.
If I had the choice, I'd let your species die out so we can live.
And that is a fair choice.
Well, at least the council. Maglor and Meta Knight don't seem to be harming anybody. Neither is Dino or Centaurus. But I think the rest of you could possibly rot in hell.
Hell is a concept that is not one for the council. And even then, too, what do you... I'm curious, actually. I'm not trying to be, how should I say, modest. Why do you believe that? What is the reason that you see that to be fit? Of course, I can think of a few, of course. But what do you... Why is it that you believe that? Not so much as I assume. What is the reason? Unless you wish to not answer. Which...
You want to kill my family?
I don't want to kill your family.
But your agenda does.
Yes.
I don't think all of you are bad. But everybody wants to live in the end. And I choose myself over you all. Just like you guys choose yourself over us.
That is a wise decision.
I don't think all of you are bad. Monomus seems to be a bit nice. Gino's okay.
I've seen him. He's quite young. You know, it is actually really funny. Monomus used to be quite more... How should I say? I don't know him personally. Before what I saw around him, he was a lot more happy. At least at the beginning of this. Of course.
Maybe he's trying to follow in the footsteps of something he believes is greater. And if so, maybe people of his own species and his friends should check up on him more to make sure he's okay.
Try to check up on Mother as well. A futile effort.
There's too much chaos in this world to lose another ally.
Not because it's impossible, but he chooses to stay alone. Toil within his own confines.
He's probably heartbroken over his father dying.
His father?
Yeah, he said he lost someone close to him, a family member.
A family member? Interesting. Father? I don't know that Monolith's father is still alive. My parents had died long ago.
Maybe so did his? So maybe that's why he's been so distant.
No. He was less nihilistic. Nihilistic nonetheless. But his views and beliefs have been changing as a result. I don't think anyone on the council can see it.
Whatever it is, I don't know him a lot enough to give you an opinion or an answer.
You don't have to. I'm just simply trying to make conversation. Trying to know you.
Bye.
As much as I'm not authorities, or how should I say? Suspicious reason that doesn't make any sense. I myself would rather not have conflict at all. In this entire situation as a whole, I would rather take the path of least resistance. And you can roll your eyes as much as you want. But ultimately, in my point of view, there is no point to fight. But, as you said, it is either you or me. And yes, you may call it selfish. But this is the path I have chosen. I would choose my friends and my family, people I consider my family, over you, unfortunately. That is no offense to you, of course. Yes, you'd like to destroy and murder all of us. That is fair.
It's essentially kind of his job.
Are you sure that is his job?
Well, not that exactly. More just... more just a stepping stone he could take to better the future, I suppose.
I see.
I didn't say I agreed with it. Don't look at me like that.
I'm not saying you are. Though I am curious. What are your goals? Was that goal given to you? Or is that one you want? Or is that given goal one you agree with? Now I know you can't really speak. As a thumbs up or thumbs down. Or if you choose not to answer, that is also alright. No answer? How is Centaurus? Oh, sorry, Mantauros. He asked me to call him that now.
He's fine, I think. I've been more busy with my father than to care about other people's issues right now.
How is Cronus? I do hope he is in good health. If you don't wish to tell me his condition, you do not have to. I'm just simply saying, I do hope he is in good health. No. I am also curious. What is your want? If you could have anything, the one goal not driven by this circumstance of this conflict. Say this conflict were to end, and I and the rest of my species were gone. What is one goal you would want to achieve?
I want to save my father and Marstar. So essentially, I'd want to save my family.
I have a question. Have you spoken to Luigi? I know I'm asking quite a lot of questions, but I didn't get a chance.
He has the flu.
Oh. Oh, good heavens. That doesn't seem too well. I was going to ask if you could relay a message from me to him, if possible. You all have magic. Well, how should I say? Some members within your ranks are adept within the astral arcane and hold books that contain information about it. Or, I simply wanted to ask if it was possible to relay this message, that I might have found a potential theory on how to save my people without having to end your universe.
What was your name again?
Terminals.
I'll let him know.
Thank you. I quite much appreciate it. Oh, also, this note, could you also give it to him?
Magalore, can you hand me that? I don't want to scoop my butt in the dirt.
Only him and Mario, that and Gino, I believe you, Nova, are able to read that. A simple spell is cast over it with star magic. That is all. I do not believe I have any other questions. Listen. Oh, also, I will say one thing. You should be quite careful. You should be quite careful outside in these woods, when the darkness is looming over. There is a creature here, that from the void, one that permeates nothingness. I suggest you stay away from it.
Nothingness? What did it look like?
It was a black mass. According to Terminales, he had saw it before. ghostly face. One that appeared physically like us, but shrouded in darkness. I felt its presence, not because of some innate connection, but I take it by that expression you have already encountered it before.
It sounds familiar to something.
I see. Well, you have extraordinary hearing, so I believe you'll be able to tell. Think about it this way. If you feel it around you, your ears, well, yes, very subtle in detecting many things. Subtle enough to detect the air that flows past you, and the air that flows around you. There will be one spot that lacks nothing. No air, no sound, nothing. That is how you'll know if it is near you or not. Right. Well, I best to be going. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Bye-bye! Sorry if I pried. You do have your handshakes too, that is fine. I do wish to shake your hand.
Of course.
Enjoy your time here. And I do hope that if we see each other again, it is not on the battlefield.
That was neat.
Oh yeah. Who the heck?
Hi.
Hello.
I've been here for a while.
That sounded like something from the cartoon. Something my Deus was even scared of. Fine. Don't go out towards it.
What? I'm just having fun.
Hey. Hey. You're doomed. He's gonna get you.
No, no.
He's trying. He's learning, I think. Oh. They're beefing. Let's put them in an arena and throw, like, quarters at them. I don't have lungs, so I can't actually cough.
Why did you?
To get you away from my face. You just trying to hit me?
What happened? I don't know what happened, man.
Whoa, that's very whoa.
Papa told me to stay here.
No. You're not gonna go hunt some weird thing. You're like a motorbike.
Get off me. These are my ears.
my thingies on my head look like a motorbike handle.
I don't know.
My antennae are like handles.
What the heck? Stretch your arms again and poke him in the eyeball. Hello.
Sure. What's happening? What do you look on? Oh. What is this spiritual force I'm hearing from this small?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because I can't hear Marstar anymore, and I don't trust that.
I'm sure he's fine. If you ran off, you sure you ran off a good enough reason. I'm just saying. I think you're just being dramatic. Look, watch, there's nothing over here. There, see?
Why are you weird? You're not my friend anymore.